I found out at 2 a.m. New Year's Day that my wife was having an affair. She kept going for another 8 months. M28- I had my first GF when I was 21. She was the first person I slept with too. I loved her. We got engaged and married and moved in together over a 6.5-year relationship. I started getting suspicious of her and one of her workmates who was extremely clingy towards her. There were many red flags, which I ignored as this woman was the love of my life and my wife. Why would she do anything so bad? But the suspicions kept building as more and more red flags appeared. I confronted her about these things. Like him and her messaging constantly. I saw many messages from him to her with rows of heart emojis. How she would always forbore going places with him over me. Even when I specifically asked if me and her could go together. She took him to a bird park that I loved to go to. She had him over for one night when I was away and the bed sheets were in the washing machine when I got home. I had enough on New Year's when she was purposefully being distant from me. Like I was a bad guy or I had done something wrong. I took her phone and found her messages with him. That night confessing to each other how much they loved each other. Obviously I felt destroyed. But fool me attempted to keep our relationship going. I found they had been seeing each other a few weeks afterwards as well, and after a massive argument she promised to change. Fool me. They continued their thing until August where I found them out again. Before then there had been instances where she was purposefully distant to me. And lo and behold, it was because she was doing things with him. Suspicion crept up again as she went to the gym 3-4 times a week. But only had one gym wear in the wash. By the end of it she never was tired or did her fitness change. I demanded a divorce when I found out that she had named a star after him for his birthday. Which was just a week or so before mine. As I had enough. She lied to friends and family about what had happened. Stating that we were just getting distant, wanted different things. I retaliate with throwing everything on a FB post. Including her confessions for the other guy. The naming the star purchase. Photos of them out on trips which I had no clue of. I will admit, not my best moment. Probably not fair either. After the divorce, I said I never wanted to hear or speak to her again. This was around 2 years ago from time of posting, and in that time she has messaged me twice. Both times I have completely ignored. But I keep the evidence of what she did safe just in case she tries anything. Honestly, for my first real relationship it was a roller coaster. 4 months later, 4 days before Christmas, I lost my job and my house and moved back into my mother's. Few years later and I am back on my feet. With the new job. Looking for a new house and got back into my karate. Which I am in a kata squad now, back in touch with lots of friends. Stuff her. I am so much happier now. Why did she not just end the relationship if Ahe was gonna do all that shit? Probably either for the attraction of the affair itself, the familiarity due to the length of the relationship, or possibly even financial reasons that were going on or could happen if there were a divorce. She wanted the attention of 2 men fighting over her, and she said to me at one point that she was wanting me to be jealous of her. I didn't understand it at the time. But I think she was trying to play both sides. No woman is worth 2 men fighting for her. She belongs to the streets. No a hole here man. She belongs to a superhighway if that's how she's thinking. Focus on yourself from now on, my guy. Make yourself the prize. Jesus. Why the duck would she do that? I 100% bet that she was making your relationship with that guy to be like a romance novel or some bullshit. Like, who the duck names a star after their AP? Jesus. What a bitch. This ain't a ducking novel. Also, what were your friends and family's reactions to this? Another. Did you read what she said in those 2 messages? I'm just wondering what they said if you did read them. Glad to see you're bouncing back. Something like that is crushing to some. Keep focusing on you. Where is she now? I bet that dude was just getting some action on the side from her and wasn't really interested in a serious relationship with her. He knows that she'll do to him what she did to you. The workout cloths threw me off. Are you saying that she was washing the other sets at his place? The sheets in the dryer is crazy. She had him in your marital bed. Mine did that too. During the day when I was at work. Nope. She went to the gym 3-4 times a week and only had 1 set of dirty gym clothing. 3 visits should mean 3 sets of dirty gym clothing, not 1. Unless she is wearing the same outfit 3 times, which some guys do. Most don't. Ah. Got it. You are saying that she was only working out once but using it as an excuse to hang out with him. Nice move on FB post. I contacted his wife and gave her copies of all my wife's emails to him. Or not working out at all. But washing some gym clothes for show. But she either didn't think that hard about it and thought one pair in the wash was proof. Or she thought her husband was too stupid to notice. Or she liked ducking with him and leaving clues like that. So he would spend time sleuthing and obsessed over what she was doing. Narcissistic cheaters are ducked up, man. They like things to revolve around them even if it's negative. Any focus on them is a stroke job for their ego. You handled it well and you owed her no discretion as far as her cheating was concerned. Lots of times women love to make a man hurt like this. Simply to feed their own ego makes them feel good to know how much power they have over you. I am older than most and I've seen a lot of shit in my life, and this is one thing I've saw resurface over and over among my friends. The worse the man feels, the level of depression that she causes is directly measured by her joy from causing such unimaginable heartbreak. Women are mean, Creole and heartless. Usually. At least you owned up to being a fool. Put her on blast and got your life together, congrats. Good for you. Yeah, I noticed that too. Anytime they are distancing themselves from you because someone else got their attention. I seriously can't wrap my head around why someone would choose to do bullshit like that instead of just breaking up. What a shitty bitch. One thing I've learned is to never ignore gut feelings or suspicions, no matter how much you may love them or think they would never do that to me. They would and will. And good for you, bro. Keep it up. She is a Sith. Nice Freudian slip. What, wait, she named a star after him. Damn. It was 100% over after that. Keep your chin up. Kata squads are awesome. For what it's worth, bro. Those naming a star things are a complete scam. Yeah, I think it's more the fact she put thought and effort into it that she said she hadn't had contact with him for 3 months prior to me finding this. I think it was the last straw that finished it for me. Damn, did you real dirty there, bro. Don't trust them females. I don't think you were a fool. We have to have hope. However, the second incident would have been the deal breaker. Unless kids are involved. Time to move on, my brother. As we know, most people don't have affairs. The idea may pop up, however. Intent versus actions though sound similar. They really worlds different. Find your peace and go well. I would suggest. Please change your number and contacts. Attaboy. Now go bang other women. Why on earth did she message you? Once an out cat insurance policy. Because I dorted the policy for all 3 cats. When we divorced we agreed that she'd take 1 and I'd take 2. First message was about getting policy info, so nothing too much. Second one was about 2 months later saying Shay was sorry for what she did, etc, etc. Didn't take any heed to it. This is the most kick-ass cheating story that I've read on Reddit to date. Way to go for not bending down for the ass duck she tried give you. Never give up. Keep fighting for yourself, man. You're better off. Like, what on earth was she thinking? Also, her lying to everyone was the final straw. How could you avoid such a thing when she wanted to come out looking good and she didn't deserve it? Just because you love her doesn't mean she loves you as much. Or she probably fell out of love. These things happen. Dude. Sorry you went through that. It's insanely tough. Glad you've turned things around. Just for your information, my hated ex named a star after me too. Just know it has zero credibility except for the stupid certificate they send. Science still calls various stars by number code. Our exes wasted their money. They wasted our time. So glad they both got conned. I'm glad that you've moved on and got back on your feet. Damn. That's super shitty to drag it out like that. My now ex lied to me and in MC about having stopped her EA for several months. I've no idea why she was okay with going to MC if she had no intention of stopping. Here. Let's flush money down the drain. I'm so proud of you for outing her on FB. That sucks. Having full trust when it comes to relationship is risky. You might be honest while your spouse will be having other company behind you. Similar issue has happened to me in the past and it was terrible. When my ex and my best friend are playing evil behind me and want to take everything my late dad left and run away. After I notice something is wrong, I contact friend that connect me with Hacklord904 on the Gmail. This way, the perfect way for me to see everything they do at my back without them knowing. Thanks to this great spy that assists me and I was able to see everything going on. In case you are having any kind of issues and you need to know what is going on, just connect to this best spy and he will assist you. Thanks. How is she now? Still with him or running around the streets? Honestly, no idea. She apparently moved out to a female friend's, but I knew it was to his. Not heard anything bar 2 text messages. Don't want to hear anything from her either. I am happy I am away from it all. Good luck, man. Hit like. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to our channel.